What's going on, Rockstars, teachers, parents, fellow students, everyone in between? It is your girl. It's me, the leader of the Rockstars, Talia Jeanette. Welcome to another episode of That's right, guys. We are back with another episode of Diary of a Mad Preschool Teacher. And this video, I'm not going to really talk about life in the daycare. I'm going to talk about life outside the daycare as a teacher. And one of those things I would hope for most teachers is school. Like, if you're looking to thrive in this industry, unfortunately, they want you to go to school, guys. So, I'm currently in graduate school. It took me forever to get here, but I'm here, guys. So I am currently, I've been in school since February. So what are we in, 6 months in? About 6.5 months I've been in grad school. I go to Grand Canyon University, and no, I do not live in Arizona. I did not go to Phoenix before anybody jumps to that conclusion. I'm part of their online program, which so far so good. The program itself, I'm majoring in early childhood education, birth through 2nd grade. I want to work with the younger ones. I don't want to deal with the big people. So I was looking for a program to get into, and in hindsight, I'm very happy I opted for an online program, seeing the way the world went. I did the right thing just by going online and not having to convert. So what Grand Canyon's online program does, we don't do 7 classes in one shot. I do 1 class every 6 weeks. There's something due every Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday, which I hate. I wish it was just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, everything was due, and I could have my weekends to myself. So what am I currently doing? I am taking an English second language class, which I mean, it's okay. I really honestly, to this point, I haven't enjoyed really any of the classes I've taken, and it's not on a I hate school. It's just the classes aren't what I imagined they would be, and the professors are not very interactive. I think I had 1 professor so far, and I've had her twice, and she's been the only interactive one, but everybody else has not been really, interested in the students, which is the downside of an online course. But I'm taking an ESL class, and my professor has 0. My cat is on my lap. He is just being a big baby right now. But he helps me do homework. So we lay here, we do homework, we do discussion boards. So classes have discussion boards, which, I mean, it's cool and all, but everybody, I feel, waits for one person to actually talk on the discussion board, and then everybody will jump in. But I'm not really into a lot of the classes I'm taking, and I mean, I don't feel college can teach you how to be a teacher. Like, I feel being a teacher is a skill you're born with. It's either you know what you're doing or you don't. Like, I can't say the same for other professions, because I do feel like medical school preps you to be a doctor, law school preps you to be a lawyer. College has not prepped me to be a teacher. I mean, I feel everything I've done, I've either learned on my own, or it was just a natural instinct, or I had watched someone else do. Like, I don't feel anything from a textbook I have really utilized in my 10-year career. Not to say it's not important, but I don't think grad school is really important in the teaching field. Like, especially considering, I don't know what it is in other states, but I know in New York, you can have a bachelor's in anything, and the DOE will take you, which It's really weird that that's a thing, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so where did I leave off? Right, okay, so the classes. I think GCU's classes, like if you are somebody who you don't have time to commit to a full-fledged program, this is definitely something I would recommend. Like, I enjoy not having the overload of multiple classes. Like, I remember my freshman year of college, I was taking like 6-7 classes in one day. What possessed me to do that, I don't know. Like, I would legit be in school all like from 8 in the morning till 10 at night. Like, I was insane my freshman year. I was trying to get out of Kingsborough without a thought. But yeah, I feel that the classes that I'm currently taking are not teaching me how to be a teacher. Like, and that just might also be me stuck in my ways of like, this is how I've been teaching, so this is how I'm going to continue to teach. And I know what works for me and what doesn't. I mean, I get the whole adapting with times, like the whole like core, like if you're going to teach grade school, then learning core is phenomenal, like power to you, but that's not the age group I want to work with. So I just feel a lot of my classes are irrelevant to the daycare. Like, they've been really irrelevant to the daycare world. Like, one professor said it, she was like, you know, everything you discuss resorts back to daycare. And I'm like, that's the world that I know. That's the world that I want to be in. That's the world that, you know, I've grown up in. So a lot of this stuff is not, you know, relevant to an infant toddler curriculum. It's not really geared towards a choose program. Like, maybe I can finesse some of this stuff you're teaching me in a threes program, but that's about it. Like, as a whole, like, your daycares are way more than just a threes program. So yeah, I don't feel it's doing much for me. But yeah, I enjoy not having tests. That is one amazing thing about GCU. Like, it's no test. Even like some projects are worth like half your grade. Just about. Like, I remember oh my god, I think it was my first class. Y'all, when I tell y'all, yo, this woman was dead about to give me an F. Oh my, like, yo, I was crying. Like, I was on the phone where I'm like, miss, I cannot afford to fail this class. Like, we have to like figure something out. Like, you gotta let me redo this project. Like, I cannot. And then she did end up giving me a B+. So I'll take it. And then since, I have been coasting through with A's in every class. So if only I applied myself my junior and senior year of my undergrad this well. But yeah, like I said, it's just I don't feel I've been, you know, living out my daycare potential with this program. But again, like I said, it's dope if you are pressed for time and you don't want to commit to, like I said, doing a 12 credit course in one semester. I do know it's going to take me probably a little bit longer to graduate. Like, I think I should be done the end of 2021 going into 2022. Hopefully, like, you know, if everything opens back up and I go get my fingerprints and everything done. But other than that, like, I mean, GCU is cool. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. It is, though. It is a Christian-based school, so it's like everything does kind of resort back to religion, which when those kind of conversations happen and discussions, I just, you know, I just back away from it. I don't, if it's nothing conducive that I can give, I don't comment on it. I'll be nosy and do like I do on Facebook and scroll through the comments. But yeah, usually I don't partake in those conversations when they do happen. You know, I think it's just, it's a little, could get a bit of a slippery slope every now and then. But I do commend all the teachers that, you know, finish their degrees up, because it's hard, man, especially if you're working and you have like life outside of it. It's so hard to go to school. Like, I graduated my undergrad in 2015. It took me 5 years to get back into school. So I would just say, like, if you know you're not ready to go back to do a graduate program, don't rush back into it. But you're gonna have to get it done at some point. So just look into programs. Like I said, I looked into the CUNY system. I knew for a fact I did not want to sit in a classroom. That was the one thing I hated about my my undergrad, was just I couldn't be bothered with it. I had no interest. It's not that I couldn't do it, I had no interest in it. Like, I had one class that was 3.5 hours, and you know, in high school, in grade school, it's different to be in a classroom all day. But like college, when you're grown and you know you don't have to sit and deal with nobody's BS, man, all I wanted to do was just go to the cafeteria, eat curly fries, and take a nap. Like, that's all I wanted to do my undergrad. Like, I hated having a lab course for 4 hours. So yeah, it was not in my plan to sit in anybody's classroom when I started this grad program. I'm like, I got to do something online, or yeah, something had to give. But I was not going to sit in anybody's, and especially having to work that around a work schedule. Like, I was not trying to work no 10-hour day, 14 on some days. I was not trying to do that, go train to be a wrestler, and then have to go to school. Nah, I'm one of those people. When my body tell me to rest, my body, if I don't do it, my body will do it for me. And when it shut down, it shuts down. So yeah, I was not going back to nobody's physical classroom for 4 hours at night, living in New York City. I was not doing it. So yeah. But other than that, you know, y'all know how I feel about remote learning. But if it's going to let me get through this degree quicker and still allow me to have a life, then I'm just going to suck it up and do it. Anybody, and GCU just doesn't have education. It has a multitude of programs that they provide online. So again, if you're looking to get back into school during Rona, I would definitely look into GCU at this point, because you ain't doing nothing else at home. So why not finish your degree while you're ahead, right? So that is all for this video. If any teachers have any questions just about like the program that I'm doing, or like anything classroom wise for their actual classrooms, please feel free. My email is in the description bar. My social media is in the description bar. Don't be afraid to reach out to me, and I will catch you guys in my next video.